Hi, you've reached What's on Scott's Mind. It is March 9th, 2025. As always, recording this right before work. Um, did manage to get a haircut last week, so my hair is nice and short this week. I prefer short hair in the summertime. I don't have much hair up here. It doesn't make me sweat a lot anymore, but I do like shorter hair on the sides and the back in the summertime just because, well, I used to sweat a lot. I don't sweat as much as I used to anymore, but I used to sweat a lot when I was heavier. Not heavier anymore. It's a good thing. Continue to keep my hair short. Done this ever since I was in Colorado, and the person renting horses to my dad asked my dad if all of his daughters wanted their own horse. Um, Obviously, at the time, I had long hair, and it kind of upset me. Probably childish that it upset me, but it's passing through International Women's Day. Nothing wrong with being a woman. Nothing wrong with supporting women. It's a wonderful, other half. So, anyway, what's on Scott's mind? First of all, it is not the NCAA tournament for men's basketball. IU is probably not going after a loss to Ohio State. I hate losing to Ohio State anyway. Right? We had a 1-0 winning streak against Ohio State. Actually 2-0 because we beat them in basketball last year. But it's kind of frustrating. I love IU basketball. I'm a fan. And if this is the end of this season, so be it. I will happily move on and prepare for next year and be a fan again. I do enjoy the way the team played, and I do enjoy the style that the team played. So in terms of what's happening, I'm happy with the progress forward. All things considered, right? You have to keep moving forward. Anyway, let's see. From a personal perspective, again, what's on Scott's mind? A couple of things I want to talk about that are important to me. One of the things is I'm looking at and trying to build out. In 1 second, while I turn around, waiting for something to come in from work. I'm watching LinkedIn right now, and I'm watching the jobs reports and all of those things. And obviously, I landed on my feet, but I want to make sure my friends from Verizon that haven't landed on their feet yet do land on their feet. I always find it difficult during layoffs to not feel like I need to do more. I always feel like I need to make sure that other people are also taken care of. Started way back when with the first layoff I was a part of. I understand the painful reality. I have been laid off twice now, once at Verizon and once at Lockheed Martin, both times with regime changes. And expected from one, not expected from the other, but so be it. You can't live life in a box, and you got to keep moving forward, and you got to keep doing the right things, and you got to keep plugging along. So that said, I'm done with it. I'm moving on. The next thing that kind of has been kind of going through what I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out transportation, in particular around the RV. So, we have a Class C RV, absolutely love it, just best RV ever. Has everything we need in it, right? And that's the important thing, right? You got everything you need. You got a kitchen, you got a nice bedroom, you got a nice bathroom area, you got all of the physical area. It's a nice driving space, room for the dogs, right? So it's nice. We have a dining area. We have an area where we can sit and watch TV and relax and vegetate, and it's nice. I like it. But we have e-bikes now, and I have an e-bike carrier that goes on the back of my truck, and it will go on the back of the RV. But I keep looking at the Yakima trailer that we can get. And the nice thing about the Yakima trailer is that it will legitimately let me tow the kayak and the bikes behind the RV, which I think might be a value proposition. I can't quite decide. I'm trying to figure out what that's going to look like. So I haven't made the final decision yet, but that's kind of what's on my mind, is thinking about that as I go forward. The other thing, obviously, is there's some tech stuff coming up for me that that is important to me. Things that I really want to kind of get to the right level and go from there. So I kind of like to get all that stuff kind of organized and moving forward. And on that note, I will end what is not on Scott's mind, which is hair, but what is on Scott's mind on the video in front of you.